Picture this. It's a Monday morning, a brand new sales rep walks into a B2B sales company. Let's call her Maya. Maya is smart. She graduated top of her class. She crushed every interview. The VP of sales personally told her, "You are exactly what we need." Fast forward 90 days, and Maya is on the performance improvement plan. What happened? She made over 400 cold calls, sent hundreds of emails, booked meetings. She's done everything her manager told her to do. And she's closing almost nothing. Here's the thing that's going to bother you about Maya's story. It wasn't about her work ethic. It wasn't her product knowledge. It wasn't even her pitch. So what on earth went wrong? Now, when a new salesperson fails, most people jump to the usual suspects. They couldn't handle rejection. They didn't learn about the product. They just weren't cut out for sales. And honestly, I used to think the same. I used to believe that too. When I started training sales reps, I thought the ones who failed were the ones who simply did not put in the work. The ones who couldn't take a no, couldn't take rejection. But then I started noticing a pattern. The reps who failed the hardest, they were often the ones who worked the hardest. They showed up early, they stayed late, they followed the playbook to the letter. And yet their pipeline was full of deals that went absolutely nowhere. Okay, I kept seeing this over and over. Smart, motivated people doing all the right things, failing anyway. So I started asking a different question. I stopped asking, why are they failing? And I started asking, what are the ones who succeeded? What are they doing differently? And here's what I found. The number one reason new salespeople fail is not that they can't sell. Okay, it's not that they can't sell. It's that they don't understand their buyers' problems deeply enough to earn the right to sell. Listen to that again. Okay, they did not understand their buyers' problems deeply enough to learn and to earn the right to sell. Okay, let me make this really concrete. Okay, let's go back to Maya. She's selling a CRM automation platform. Okay, and when she gets a prospect on the phone, here's what she says. Okay, following the script to a T, right? So she's saying something like, "Hi, I'm calling from ABC company. We help engineering teams automate their CRM pipelines and reduce deployment times by 40%. I'd love to show you a quick demo." Sounds fine, right? Professional, clear, feature, benefit, call to action, textbook kind of a call. Except, here is what the VP of engineering on the other end is thinking. I already have a pipeline, I have a CRM. Why would I rip it out for something I've never heard of? I don't even know who you are. I sure as hell feel a bit weird picking up this cold call. And I have like 3 production fires burning right now, like escalations I have to solve, right? I don't have time for this. Okay, Maya is talking about her product, but her buyer is living inside of a problem. They are not on the same conversation. Now watch what happens when a top performing sales rep approaches the exact same prospect. Hey, quick question. Are your engineers still spending 30 to 40% of their week on deployment issues, on CRM issues, instead of shipping features, instead of doing what they're supposed to do? Because that's what we're hearing from a lot of the teams your size and in your industry right now. And I'm curious if that matches your world. Okay, same company, same product, but it's a completely different conversation. It's a lot more pointed, a lot more targeted towards the pain point, the needs of the buyer, correct? The first rep is pitching, the second rep is investigating. There is a sense of curiosity there, which is super important. Okay, here's what I've learned after years of training salespeople across the B2B SaaS space. Okay, the reps who fail fast are the ones who learn their product first and their buyers second. Okay, when you learn your product first, it's good, but the issue there is you tend to pitch product related issues directly. Okay, how about the reps who succeed? They turn it around, they flip it. Okay, they spend the first 30 days obsessing over one question. What is the day in the life pain point of the person I'm calling, I'm trying to solve a problem for? Not what does my product do, not what is my top track, not I have 400, what are the companies I should reach out to. Before you even reach out to the companies, know what is the pain point and needs that you are there to solve. Okay, and definitely not How do I handle objections? Those are things further down the line, okay? These are not things that your ideal customer client personas are worried about, okay? The top sales reps, they learn, for this example, what keeps a VP of engineering up at night. Okay, they learn why a head of data hates their their current vendor. They learn the language of their buyer. They learn the language that the buyer uses when they're venting to a colleague, not the language in the marketing deck. And when you understand someone's problem at that level, you don't need a pitch. The conversation flows. You can have a script as a guideline, but after the first few lines, you are in the conversation, you are being curious in the conversation and flowing with it. Oh, and Maya, thankfully, she didn't get fired. After she got put on a PIP, performance improvement plan, she did something most reps don't. She stopped memorizing product sheets. She started calling existing customers, asking one simple question. Okay, what was going on in your world before you bought this? Okay, and within 2 months, she completely changed how she opened conversations. She stopped pitching. She started understanding. Super important thing here. Okay, and of course, she went on to become one of the top 3 reps in her company that year. Same person, same product, same market. She just finally learned what the job actually is. Now, if this hit home for you, do me a favor. Thank you for staying all the way to the end of the video. Drop me a comment below and tell me, are you spending more time on product training or buyer training? I want to know. And if you're new here, thank you for staying all the way. Hit the subscribe button for more. I make videos like this every week. Honestly, I'm experimenting. I'm doing videos that would create the most value for you to help you sell smarter, not only harder. Okay, let's work hard and smart. I'll see you in the next video.